It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. He's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. The Colts adding the man in the secondary here. Third down coming up. They send a tight end in motion. Throw on third down. He's on the move. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown to interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They go again with Taylor. He's contained at the line for no gain. Heard that tackle to Michael Hall. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Catch made by Mitchell. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Browns are lined up to punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, third down. They'll send their tight end right. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Brought in close to the 8. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Richardson escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts go up 6-0 here in the first. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They're throwing it. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 41. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, it's Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Colts ready to take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They've got 1st down from the 31. Play action with Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake. You need to buy your time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. And the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now Richardson on 4th down. Buys time, rolling right. Pass complete to Duvernay. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Hauled in left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's Richardson. He's got Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Chubb here on 1st down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 42. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Trying again, following the sack. Chubb brings it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Return's looking good so far. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Gets everything he has under this throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it's 2nd down coming up. To throw, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back now, pressure on its way. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We're to the halfway point from Indianapolis. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the 2nd half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Now Richardson to throw. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down throw here from Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long, it's Richardson. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that brings up fourth and long. The Colts are ready for the punt. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. No return on that punt. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They'll run here from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's Chubb on second down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Throwing the out route complete. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Chubb running out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third goal. They kick the running back in motion. Third and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. He connects now for a third time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect him.
This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead as time runs out here in the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They give inside to Chubb. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A give to Chubb, running left. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Hits him on the in route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st. A give now from the gun. And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's a give to Chung. And they bring him down around the 34. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. The Colts and... Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Running right, this is Taylor. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Here's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts with a 5-point lead. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Taylor again. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 2nd and 3 now. Now a give running right. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Now a toss play. Taylor. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. A run here with Taylor. And 2nd verse, same as the 1st. He's bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's Tillman, he's got it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
He'll look to throw it. He'll get this to Tillman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Setting up to pass. Connection made to Judy. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 29, sheds off a rusher. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much. Okay, why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Colts get the win at home inside of